Today, we're diving into this mysterious underwater world to uncover the top 10 mythical underwater creatures. Get ready for a journey beneath the waves, where we'll explore the legends, stories, and cultural significance of these fascinating beings. In this video, we'll delve into the origins, abilities, and tales of these underwater creatures, revealing why they continue to intrigue us. So grab your diving gear and let's plunge into the deep. Our first underwater creature is the iconic mermaid. These enchanting beings are often depicted as having the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish. Known for their beauty and alluring voices, mermaids have been a part of maritime lore for centuries. The earliest known mermaid legend dates back to ancient Assyria around 1000 BCE, with the goddess Atargatis who transformed herself into a mermaid. Mermaids appear in various cultures, from the sirens of Greek mythology, who lured sailors to their doom, to the benevolent sea nymphs of Celtic folklore. In some stories, mermaids are seen as benevolent, offering help and guidance to sailors, while in others, they are dangerous, leading men to their deaths. The dual nature of mermaids symbolizes the unpredictable and often dangerous allure of the sea, embodying the mysteries that lie beneath the waves. Mermaids have also been prominent in literature and popular culture. Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid, published in 1837, tells the tale of a young mermaid who sacrifices everything for love. This story has been adapted into various forms, including Disney's beloved animated film. Mermaids continue to be a symbol of beauty, mystery, and the unknown depths of the ocean. Next up is the Kraken, a colossal sea monster said to dwell off the coasts of Norway and Greenland. This legendary creature is often depicted as a giant octopus or squid, capable of dragging entire ships to the depths with its massive tentacles. The Kraken first appeared in Nordic folklore and was popularized in writings by Eric Pontoppidan in the 18th century. Pontoppidan described the Kraken as a creature so large that when it surfaced, it could be mistaken for an island. Sailors' tales of encounters with the Kraken were likely inspired by sightings of giant squids, which can reach up to 43 feet in length. In many stories, the Kraken is depicted as a monstrous force of nature, symbolizing the unknown dangers of the deep sea. The Kraken has also made its way into modern popular culture, featuring in movies such as Clash of the Titans and the Pirates of the Caribbean series. The Kraken's immense size and power make it a symbol of the fearsome and uncontrollable nature of the ocean. The Leviathan is a monstrous sea serpent from Judeo-Christian mythology, mentioned in the Bible as a formidable creature created by God. Descriptions of the Leviathan vary, but it is often depicted as a massive, multi-headed sea serpent with impenetrable scales and a fiery breath. The Leviathan appears in various ancient texts, including the Hebrew Bible, where it is described in the Book of Job as a powerful and terrifying creature. In some interpretations, the Leviathan is seen as a symbol of chaos and destruction, embodying the untamed power of the sea. The creature is often depicted as a rival to the behemoth and a symbol of the forces of chaos that existed before creation. In the Christian tradition, the Leviathan is sometimes portrayed as a representation of Satan or as a beast that will be destroyed in the end times. The Leviathan's presence in myth highlights humanity's long-standing fascination and fear of the ocean's depths. It also serves as a reminder of the power and mystery of the natural world, in the belief that such creatures might lurk in the uncharted waters of our planet. The Ningen is a mysterious humanoid sea creature said to inhabit the icy waters of the Antarctic. Descriptions of the Ningen vary, but they are generally portrayed as large, pale, and human-like, with elongated limbs and a face resembling that of a human. The legend of the Ningen originated from modern Japanese folklore, with purported sightings by Japanese fishermen and researchers. These creatures are often described as being up to 30 meters long, with smooth white skin and limbs that resemble human arms and legs. The Ningen's eerie, almost ghostly appearance has made it a popular subject of internet forums and conspiracy theories. While there is no concrete evidence to support the existence of the Ningen, the legend has captured the imagination of many. Some theories suggest that the Ningen could be an undiscovered marine species or a misidentified whale. The Ningen symbolizes the allure of the unknown in the uncharted territories of our planet. reminding us that there are still mysteries to be uncovered in the depths of the ocean. Cecelia, also known as octopus people, are mythical creatures with the upper body of a human and the lower body of an octopus. They are often depicted in folklore as magical beings, sometimes benevolent and other times malevolent. Cecelia appear in various cultural myths, including stories from Africa and the Caribbean. In some tales, they are seen as protectors of the sea and its creatures, using their powers to maintain balance in the ocean. In other stories, they are depicted as seductive and dangerous, luring sailors to their doom with their beauty and charm. The dual nature of Cecelia reflects the mysterious and unpredictable nature of the ocean. These creatures highlight the diversity of mythical beings inspired by the marine world, and their stories often emphasize the importance of respecting the sea and its inhabitants. Cecelia have also made appearances in popular culture, such as the character Ursula in Disney's The Little Mermaid, who is a classic example of a malevolent Cecelia. Sea serpents are legendary creatures found in the folklore of many cultures around the world. They are often described as enormous serpentine creatures that inhabit the ocean, capable of attacking ships and swallowing sailors whole. One of the most famous accounts of a sea serpent comes from the Norwegian bishop Erik Pontoppidan in the 18th century. Pontoppidan described the creature as being over 200 feet long, with a head resembling that of a horse. Sightings of sea serpents have been reported for centuries, with various explanations ranging from misidentified marine animals, such as oarfish or giant eels, to exaggerated sailors' tales. Sea serpents symbolize the fear of the unknown and the mysteries of the deep sea. They represent the dangers that lie beneath the surface and the awe-inspiring power of the ocean. Sea serpents have also been featured in numerous works of fiction, including Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and the Harry Potter series, where they continue to capture the imagination of audiences. Jormungandr, also known as the Midgard serpent, is a giant sea serpent from Norse mythology. According to legend, Jormungandr is so large that it encircles the entire world, holding its tail in its mouth. Jormungandr is the offspring of the giantess Angrboda and the trickster god Loki. In Norse myth, it is foretold that Jormungandr will fight the god Thor during Ragnarok, the end of the world. This epic battle between Thor and Jormungandr is one of the most dramatic events in Norse mythology, symbolizing the cyclical nature of time and the inevitability of change and destruction. Jormungandr's story highlights the Norse belief in the interconnectedness of all things and the idea that the end of one cycle leads to the beginning of another. The Midgard serpent represents the forces of chaos and destruction that exist in the world, but also the possibility of renewal and rebirth. Jormungandr's legend continues to be a powerful symbol of the eternal struggle between order and chaos. The Kappa is a water-dwelling creature from Japanese folklore, often depicted as a reptilian humanoid with a water-filled dish on its head. Kappas are mischievous and sometimes malevolent, known for pulling people into the water and drowning them. Kappas are said to inhabit rivers, lakes, and ponds throughout Japan. They have webbed hands and feet, a beak-like mouth, and a shell on their back, resembling a turtle. The water-filled dish on their head is their source of power, and if it is emptied, they become weak and powerless. However, Kappas are also said to be bound by certain social customs. If a person can trick a Kappa into bowing, it will spill the water from its dish and become powerless. In some stories, Kappas are portrayed as helpful beings who teach humans the art of bone setting or irrigating fields. The Kappa symbolizes the dual nature of water as both a life-giving and dangerous force, and the importance of respecting nature and its inhabitants. Selkies are mythical creatures from Celtic folklore, particularly in Scottish and Irish traditions. They are said to be seals that can shed their skins to become human. Selkies are often depicted as beautiful men or women who live dual lives between the sea and the land. The most famous Selki tales involve a human finding a Selkie's sealskin and hiding it, preventing the Selki from returning to the sea. These stories usually end in tragedy, with the Selki longing to return to its true home. In some versions, the Selki marries the human and lives on land, but eventually they find their seal skin and return to the ocean, leaving their human family behind. Selkies symbolize the yearning for freedom and the deep connection between humans and the ocean. Their stories highlight the themes of love, loss, and the pull of one's true nature. Selkies continue to be a popular subject in literature and folklore, capturing the imagination with their enchanting and bittersweet tales. Caribdis is a sea monster from Greek mythology that takes the form of a giant whirlpool. According to legend, Charybdis swallows huge amounts of water and then belches it out, creating dangerous whirlpools that can sink ships. Charybdis is often mentioned alongside Scylla, another sea monster, as a hazard for sailors to navigate. The most famous tale involving Charybdis is in Homer's Odyssey, where Odysseus must sail between Scylla and Charybdis, choosing which danger to face. This phrase between Scylla and Charybdis has come to symbolize having to choose between two evils. Charybdis represents the destructive power of the sea and the perilous nature of maritime travel. Her story is a reminder of the unpredictability and danger that sailors faced in ancient times, and the need for skill and courage to navigate the treacherous waters. So there you have it, the top 10 mythical underwater creatures. From the enchanting mermaids to the fearsome Kraken, these legendary beings have left an indelible mark on our culture and imagination. Their stories continue to inspire and captivate us, reminding us of the rich tapestry of myths and legends that have been passed down through the ages. If you enjoyed this journey through underwater mythology, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations into myths and legends. Until next time, stay curious and keep questioning.